Two former Royal Navy aircraft carriers, a frigate and a pair of support tankers are to be decommissioned under a series of cost-saving measures announced by Defence Secretary John Healey. The cuts, which Healey said were due to the terrible legacy left by the Conservatives, will see the assault ships HMS Albion and HMS Bulwark, both aircraft carriers, decommissioned. He said the aging Type 23 frigate HMS Northumberland was no longer seaworthy and would be decommissioned, along with two Wave-class tankers. The Army's Watchkeeper drones, which cost around £5 million each and have been in service for a decade but have been plagued by problems and are effectively obsolete, will be scrapped. Helicopters will also be affected by the cuts, with the 14 oldest Chinook transport aircraft being withdrawn from service early and the Puma's life not extended until March 2025. Tough decisions, Mr. Healey told the House. For too long our soldiers, sailors, and airmen have been stuck with old and outdated equipment because ministers have been unwilling to make tough decommissioning decisions. As technology advances, we must move faster into the future. So today, with the full support of the service chiefs, I can confirm that 6 outdated military capabilities will be withdrawn from service. These decisions will save the MOD £150 million over the next 2 years, and up to £500 million over 5 years, savings that will be retained entirely within defense. He said HMS Albion and HMS Bulwark had both been effectively retired by previous ministers, but superficially remained on the books at a cost of £9 million a year. They have provided a valuable capability for many years, but their work is done. We must look to the future, he said. Be in no doubt that the future for the Royal Marines and their elite force will be strengthened in the SDR Strategic Defense Review. Albion and Bulwark are the Navy's only amphibious assault ships, designed to land Royal Marines by air and sea. Conservative MP and former Defense Committee Chairman Sir Julian Lewis said the announcement marked a grim day for the Royal Marines. This was disputed by Mr. Healey, who replied, "Far from being a grim day," as he said, "it signals a bright future that the SDR will strengthen for the Royal Marines and their elite force." As for HMS Albion and HMS Bulwark, he was right. They were not due to be out of service for 9 and 10 years respectively, but given their current condition, the decisions taken by the previous government mean they will not sail again. In other words, in practice, they have been taken off duty, but ministers won't admit it. Of the 14 Chinook helicopters, Mr. Healey pointed out how some were more than 35 years old and would be retired very quickly. He said the 2 Wave-class tankers had not been to sea for many years and were in the process of being decommissioned, along with 17 Puma helicopters, some of which have been flying for more than 50 years, that will not be extended.